where it all begins. Once upon a time, in the heart of a valley as soft as a blanket, there lived a young purple dragon named Bob. Bob had blueberry-colored scales that shimmered whenever a moonbeam touched them, and two big round eyes filled with questions. Questions about everything. Questions about nothing. Questions mostly about the sky. Every evening, while the other dragons headed home yawning, Bob stayed outside. He placed his paws on a small hill and lifted his head. To him, the sky wasn't just beautiful, it was alive. It sparkled, it breathed, it called to him. The stars seemed to wave at him. The moon looked like a smile, and even the clouds appeared to be guardians of an invisible world. "One day," Bob whispered, "I'll go up there. I want to see the stars up close and ask them why they twinkle." His parents would chuckle softly, thinking it was only a child's dream. But Bob never forgot. The sun hadn't risen yet when Bob suddenly opened his eyes, as if a dream had called his name. He felt something immediately. A gentle shiver, light and soft, like a tiny feather drifting down onto his heart. "Today is the day. I can feel it." He leapt out of bed, slid across the wooden floor, his wings tangling with excitement, his paws tapping so fast they sounded like an enchanted drum. When he reached the living room, he froze. His breath caught. His heart stopped for a second, then started again, twice as fast. Because there, in the center of the room, bathed in the rosy rays of early morning, stood an enormous, shimmering package. Not like an ordinary package. No, it glowed as if stardust had been trapped inside it. The wrapping changed color depending on the angle. Midnight blue, silver, gold, then pink like the dawn. The silver ribbon quivered softly, as if it could feel Bob standing there. Bob didn't dare move. "It looks like a living present." He brought a trembling paw closer. The magic of the package seemed to whisper, "Open me, open me." So, with a mix of excitement, soft fear and wonder, he pulled the ribbon. A warm light poured out of the package. The paper tore in a golden sigh, like a giant butterfly beating its wings for the first time. And in the middle of that burst of light, Bob saw it. A telescope. But not an ordinary telescope, no. It was the telescope. The one ancient dragons whispered about in stories. The one said to be forged from a moonbeam, a breath of mountain wind, and a tear of a star. The great lens shone like the eye of a wise giant. The tube was decorated with symbols that seemed to shift slowly, as if they were breathing. The legs, sturdy and elegant, were carved in the shapes of tiny constellations. Bob felt his heart warm, as if someone had just lit a small candle inside him. He placed his paw on the lens. It was warm, vibrant, alive. "Thank you," he murmured, without even thinking of his parents. He was speaking to the telescope, as if the telescope had been waiting for this moment all along. His parents watched him, eyes sparkling with emotion. "It's yours, Bob," his mama said softly. "Because your dreams are too big to stay down here," his papa added. Bob felt a wave of love rise in his belly, like a soft, warm breath. He blinked to hold back tiny tears, tears of pure happiness. That evening, something changed. Night fell. A clear, wide, silent night. A perfect night, as if it had been chosen just for him. Bob set up his telescope on the hill he knew by heart, yet tonight it felt different, brighter, deeper. He looked first at the mountains, magnificent, majestic. Then at the clouds. They drifted slowly, as if they didn't want to draw attention. Then, slowly, with a breath, with a shiver, Bob lifted the telescope toward the stars. And then, the sky transformed. The stars lit up like joyful fireflies. They twinkled, danced, sang. Yes, sang. A silent song only the heart could hear. Bob felt something rising inside him, something that burned softly, something whispering, "Look farther, farther, keep looking." He saw the stars moving as if they were breathing. He saw constellations forming with sharp, perfect lines. He saw colors he had never imagined. And then, suddenly, he felt a lack, an emptiness, a soft but stubborn frustration. "I see, but I don't understand." He had the feeling the stars were speaking to him, that they had secrets to share, but he was too far away to hear them. His wings opened on their own, as if pushed by the wind of his destiny. His heart leapt. He understood what he had to do, what he had to become. He held the telescope close, his eyes shining like two tiny moons. And he said, his voice trembling with emotion, "I'm going to build a rocket." A shiver ran across the hill. The wind rose gently, as if applauding him. A shooting star crossed the sky, slowly, very slowly, as if telling him, "Yes, go." Bob continued with brand new certainty. Not a small one, not a fragile one, but the rocket. He placed a paw over his heart. The one that will take me up there, where no dragon has ever gone, where my answers are waiting. And at that very moment, the entire sky seemed to shine brighter, as if all the stars whispered at once, "Welcome, Bob. We've been waiting for you." The birth of the yellow rocket. After speaking the words that would change his life, Bob stayed still for a moment. The warm, gentle wind blew across his snout as if saying, "I'm pushing you toward your destiny. Go on." High above, the stars seemed closer, as if they had leaned down a little, curious and eager to see what the little dragon would do next. Bob walked down the hill, still trembling from the courage that had just awakened inside him. Every step made his heart beat a little harder. Chapter 1. The First Blueprint. In his room, Bob spread sheets all over the floor. They covered everything, the rug, his bed, even the little table where he usually drew mountain flowers. But this time, he wasn't drawing flowers, nor mountains. He was drawing a dream. His crayons raced across the pages as if they had magic at their tips. Spirals, windows, rockets, wings, engines, flames, gears. He drew so fast that sparks of creativity seemed to burst from his tail. It will be big, very big, and strong, and shiny, and yellow. Why yellow? He didn't know, but his heart did. Yellow was the color of courage, the color of the sun, the color that says, "I'm not afraid to shine." His mother peeked through the door. "Everything okay, sweetheart?" "Yes, Mom. I'm building my rocket." She smiled. Not an ordinary smile. A smile that says, "I don't understand everything, but I believe in you." Chapter 2. The Impossible Materials. To build a rocket, you need things. Lots of things. So Bob set out with a big satchel on his back, determined to find everything he needed. The rocket's legs. He made them from moon silver wood, trees that grew only on the highest slopes where the snow sings as it falls. Each trunk shimmered lightly under the sun. Bob took only what he needed, thanking the trees. In return, the trees let fall 3 golden leaves, like a gift. The rocket's body. For the shell, he searched for lightning metal, a rare metal found only in caves where thunder rumbles. He entered the cave with a pounding heart, every echo sounding like a giant drum. At the back, a huge stone pulsed like a beating heart. He took a tiny fragment, glowing, cold, perfect. When he touched it, a ripple of energy rushed through his wings. The window. For the window, he used a drop of eternal rain crystal, a drop that still shines even when dry. He found it at the top of a mountain, at the edge of a cloud that had hung there for centuries. He stretched out his paw. The drop settled into it on its own, as if it had been waiting for him. Chapter 3. The Magical Construction. Back in the valley, Bob got to work. He hammered, polished, screwed, assembled. With each hammer strike, the rocket vibrated, as if alive, as if it was excited to be born. When Bob placed a piece of lightning metal, a tiny blue spark raced across it. When he fixed the moon silver wood, a soft silver glow shone around it. At night, the rocket glowed. By day, it sparkled, and Bob worked without stopping. His parents helped sometimes. His mom sewed soft cushions for the seat. His dad installed a small chest to keep his snacks. "A snack is important in space," his dad said. Bob laughed, a light, happy laugh that carried brightness with it. Chapter 4. The Birth. And then, one morning, just before dawn, Bob tightened the final screw. Just one screw. Very small. But the last ones often make your heart beat the hardest. He stepped back, then back again, then 10 steps more, and he saw her. She was magnificent, tall, yellow like a beam of sunlight, with red lines that looked like they were moving even when still. A round window like the moon. A pointed nose facing the sky, as if she was ready to take off already. Bob felt his eyes sting. Little tears of pride rolled down his dragon cheeks. "You are perfect," he whispered. The rocket, as if answering, made a tiny sound. A magical plop. A sound so soft, so gentle, Bob wouldn't have been surprised if the rocket was alive. Chapter 5. The First Shiver of Destiny. Bob gently placed his paw on the rocket. It was warm, like a heartbeat. The wind suddenly blew stronger. The trees rustled. A cloud drifted across the moon and opened just above Bob, revealing a shower of stars. The sky seemed to say, "Come, come, Bob. It's your turn." The little dragon closed his eyes. His heart was racing, not with fear, but with excitement, with joy, with hope. He had built his rocket, all by himself, with his dreams, his hands, and a magic he hadn't even known he had. He opened his eyes. The world was ready, and so was he. "Tomorrow, I take off," Bob whispered. And that night, the stars shone just a little brighter, as if they were smiling.